got a customer where I didn't have the opportunity to monetize because pricing was up online. They know what the pricing is.
Mm-hmm.
And where we're at right now is he doesn't want to pick up his phone, which is cool. I'm just emailing back and forth, and basically what he's saying is he's complaining about there only being a $1,900 discount on a demo unit versus a brand new unit.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of complaining about, he's saying there should be a bigger price difference. Should I refer to that complaint, handling the complaints, and say, is this stopping you from purchasing, or how would you deal with that?
I wouldn't. Now, is this stopping you from purchasing? You're jumping right ahead to step number 6. I would do that. What are some of your thoughts? Well, is there any way you guys can make that discount more? No. Right? Well, I don't want to do it if it's not a big enough discount. And then this is where you maybe have to then, I'm sure we can figure this out, come up with some other things, or just hold your ground. What you have to realize on these price things is we're not doing ourselves any favor, because the more they push, sometimes they're just looking to know that they're on solid ground there and that price isn't going to come down, right? Which is a lot of times in the past when I've been in your situation and they're like, man, it's only a $1,900 discount on the demos. I would say something like, yeah, and this is exactly why I hate selling the demos. Well, what do you mean by that? It's only a $1,900 discount, right? I get it. I'm with you. It's not a significant enough discount. Here's what you have to realize. The margins on these things are very, very thin, right? So I'm now in a position where you feel like you're not getting a significant enough of a discount. We're in a position where we're making little to no, in some cases taking a loss on these. I just wish we just did everything a brand new and had a different way of offloading those demos, right? I mean, hey, if you want the demo, I've got one of them. I'm happy to have you take it. I just have to be crystal clear on something. Like, the $1,900 is actually very, very generous. I don't want to get into our numbers there, and I get it if you're like, I don't want something that somebody else had used before or was a demo or had hours on it. If that's the case, my recommendation, I would go with the new unit, because the value is completely there on everything we have. And again, to your point, it's only $1,900. Does it make sense to get you in a new one? Right? And they'll be like, no, I want the demo. Or they'll be like, but sometimes we have to agree with them and be like, yeah, it's not enough of a discount, which is why, so I wish we just didn't even sell the demos, right? I wish there was a way we could just return those back from the manufacturer. Because if you saw where the margins were on even new units, and I get it from your position, I'd be saying the same thing if I was you, right? Which is why I would probably just end up buying a new one, right? Because sometimes the demos have a little scratch or something on there, and it's $1,900, right? And now let them turn the tables and start selling you. Well, I mean, it's going to get scratched up. It's the minute we start using it. I still have the one if you want it. I mean, I have to be crystal clear. 1,900 is the max that's coming off of that.
And so you could consolidate this all in email, given the fact we can't have a direct conversation.
Why can't you have a direct conversation?
They don't answer the phone. It's something, they're a customer that's been kind of, dibble-dabbling the last year on new products.
Yeah, so this is where I would call them and say, hey, I've been making a bunch of calls. I've called in every favor I can. Maybe see if you can get some nominal, if it's $1,900, get it to $2,000, and call them though and say, hey, I have called in every single favor I can with the company. I've got an idea I want to get your opinion on this demo. Can you give me a call on my mobile? And then keep calling them back with that message. Because otherwise, you're just negotiating. If you send that over in an email, you're just negotiating with yourself. This has to be a conversation. I would never, ever talk discounts and have a tennis match regarding pricing if it was not a verbal conversation. If you're saying that this person doesn't return my calls, well then, and you think you have to do business with him strictly on the email, then keep it by the book. Yes, that is the discount on the demos. Does it make sense to take the demo, or would you like to, order a brand new piece of equipment? But don't write a long email, because he's going to misinterpret it, and it's not even worth your time at that point.
Yeah, and in a previous email, I did say I'd be happy to discuss your current situation and capabilities needing for this upcoming season to make sure you make the right decision when the time comes. But he just responded with another email.
Okay, yeah, send him an email, call him, okay, do the behavior that you want. Call him and say, hey, I have had no less than 25 conversations, right? Since our last email, I've been hung up on this, and I want to make sure you have the right piece of equipment. I have talked to every single person at our company. I've got some information I want to get your opinion on. Can you give me a call on my direct line, right? And then if he's like put in an email, I would say, I'd rather not share this kind of stuff in an email, right? And that puts you in a position to go, listen, you know, I don't want to get in trouble with my job and talk about, but with these demo units, the margins oftentimes is not even there to the point where in some cases, we're taking a loss on it. I just wanted to make sure that you realize that. I've tried to move heaven and earth to get this price as low as possible. And, you know, based on the conversations that I've had internally, I don't even understand why we're even offering demo units. Because to your point, it doesn't seem enough to move the needle there. To our point, it moves the needle a lot of times even to where it's, you know, we're lucky to even recoup our investment in that unit. What's good?
That's exactly what I'll do.
Yeah. Hey, it's Matt Easton. If you like this video, you're going to love this. I'm going to teach you how to close right here, right now. I'm going to cover all the costs for you. We're going to get you the closing mini master class. I pick up all the costs. It's free to you. I'll cover the $299. Click the link in my bio. You're going to get access to the class. It's going to show you how to close anyone, anytime, without being pushy or manipulative. Your life is about to change. We're about to become best friends. Click the link in my bio. I'll cover the cost for you to learn how to close.